I really just want to get right into it, so I won't stay here for too long, but first, couple things. One, we're at 30 frames per second because the PC port of this game is restricted and such. There is a performance update coming up over the weekend to address that, and I believe a few other maybe visual issues that people are having. It doesn't really affect me, maybe I'm not noticing, but I'm used to the 30 frames per second. It doesn't bother me. I know some people get pretty emotional about that stuff when it comes to PC games and performance and all that, but again, doesn't really bother me. So if it bothers you, I apologize. And after the weekend, when the update comes out, then we'll be at 60 frames per second and it'll be nice and cool and smooth and should be good. But until then, we're stuck with this. Also, number two, as you can probably hear, there is no music because the music in this game is very much copywritten. They've licensed over, I think, like 100 tracks or so of like 60s hits and stuff like that, which most certainly copywritten. And YouTube does not like that sort of thing, as you're probably aware. So I've had to turn music off. There are some cutscenes, at least the first couple cutscenes, that have music in them still. So for those that are definitely copywritten, I'll have to mute. So I apologize for that. But other cutscenes have sort of like an instrumental type thing that I don't think is actually a song on its own per se, that may have been made specifically for this game, and I think we can get away with those. So sometimes these cutscenes will be muted, and that's because of copyright issues. And if I fuck up, then there's a really good chance that YouTube yells at me a lot. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But anyway, we'll get right into it. We will start a new game. I've only played, I don't know, like 30 minutes of it. Not much. Not much at all, just to make sure it recorded okay. We will go with hard difficulty though, with aim assist off. The first cutscene is one of those cutscenes that has that copywritten music in it, so I will have to mute at least the beginning bit of it. The later part of it, we might be okay.
Lincoln's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white, maybe even Italian. Not that it mattered. Back then, if you look black, you black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Now, when did you meet Lincoln Click?
1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA-DOD task force.
He was a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approve, but orphan colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, the ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you can never get it back again. When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money, and he needed Lincoln's help. It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
A lot of, I forget the word for it. There's a term when you do this type of thing where you start off with the future, then you go back in time. It's not quite foreshadowing. I forget the word for it. That's what the game's doing here, though. From what I can tell, the story does a lot of that jumping around.
still say this is the craziest goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is our cash. This all came from Scaletta. Besides, peanuts compared to what we're gonna haul out of there.
Is everything we need to burn?
Yeah, that's it. I grabbed the keys to the truck, then we can get the fuck out of here.
And we're in. As you can see, 30 frames per second, but it's not that bad. It's a pretty smooth 30. It's not like it staggers and stutters around, so
Keys in the other room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
all right, fine. I'm explaining stuff though. I'm okay with it though. And then there's also people who have issues with it upscaling, like on higher resolutions. It doesn't upscale properly, so it kind of just looks blurry and overall kind of pooey. I can sort of see it. Like I have depth of field off and things still look a bit blurry from afar,
Hey, man, grab
but
those keys.
I don't know. We'll see what the update does over the weekend.
Still not sure about leaving him like this.
He came through with the truck just like he asked. He greased his partner to make it look good. If you got doubts, why take the chance?
Yeah, why take the chance? Why don't I just kill you now? But I won't. I could, but I won't. Well, I definitely could, but I won't. I will take your body though, or your buddy, partner, whatever. I need him for something. This is a mechanic that I assume you're going to be using.
You got the keys so you can drive.
Come
Alright.
on, let's get the hell out of here.
I assume you use this mechanic to pick up bodies and move them as a stealth type thing. I hope there's no forced stealth sections going on. Because if there are, I'm going to have an issue with that. Good girl. Or boy.
Every time.
Good gator. Alright, now we can go. You gotta feed the gator. Come on, piece of shit. There we go. There are 2 driving modes in this game. There's classic and simulated. I'm doing classic because simulated I think would require a controller.
Take it easy heading to town. We don't need the cops crawling up our asses.
I'm sort of jerking the wheel all the time using a keyboard. So,
that poor
you know.
fuck back there. He ain't got no idea what he's in for.
What was his cut? 5%?
Thereabouts, but not like he'll be able to spend it. Feds will be watching his every move for the rest of his life. Probably be better we just whacked him.
If I learned anything in Nam, always a good idea to dangle someone out there. Use them to get everybody's attention, then you just slip away.
So answer me this. What's the craziest thing you saw over there?
You don't want to know.
Hell, man, I'm a taxpayer. I got the right to know how my money's being spent.
Oh, Georgie Marcano pays taxes.
Damn right I do. That's how they got Al Capone, and I ain't going to prison for no fucking tax bill. Huh.
Huh.
Come on, you gonna answer the question or what?
We on the coast of Quang Nai, evacuating the civvies for Charlie overran everything. Anyway, we getting him onto a medical ship, and this woman walks up. She got a baby in one hand and a leash to a pig in the other. She starts up the ramp, and the MP stops her and tells her, you can only bring one thing on board. So she tosses the baby into the water. MP goes ape. Tells someone dive in after the kid, starts screaming at the woman, wants to know what the fuck she's thinking. You know what she says to him? She says, I can always have another baby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey man, you asked.
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna tell me a story about some gook getting his dick blown off or something. I mean, god damn.
It's not a fault. But not like you think. The conditions over there, man. Jesus Christ. One day you're raising cattle, tending your rice. Next day everything bombed flat. You put people up against the wall, they will do anything to survive.
That better been one delicious fucking pig.
This thing steers like shit. It's so heavy.
Guards at the reserve probably won't be too keen on you waltzing around with that piece of yours.
I'll just leave it under the seat.
Oops, sorry. I honked, so it's okay.
Time to see if these forged IDs are worth a fuck.
Shit, look out, guy. Right in front of the cops. Ignore the guy we hit. He's okay. I know him.
Back it up to the loading dock.
Some of these fellas might get a little rough with the language, and
Well, ain't like I never been called nigga before.
I know, but I'm just saying if I go along with it, ain't nothing personal.
The only thing I care about is getting our hands on that money.
When I say something about being hot, that's when we make our move.
All right.
Boy, it sure is hot out today. Open fire! Well, not open fire because I don't have my gun. It's under the seat.
Here we go.
Put your IDs up to the glass. We're part of the Boeing crew.
What's that say? Oh, it doesn't say anything. All right.
What the fuck's this shitheel doing here?
Brother? Affirmative action. You know how it is.
Old country is spinning around a goddamn toilet. You can follow me. As for you, go on and grab those bags off the truck. You'll be carrying them to the burn room. How much y'all bring in?
$238,546. Small bills mostly.
It's a lot of money.
Miss Gale will call up to your office when we're done. She'll confirm the delivery.
Appreciate it.
Love the ambience. Sound like the key rattle I got going on. Just like there's distant chatting. That dude
You need to
doing
check
whatever
that
he's
scattergun.
doing.
You packing anything?
It's nice.
Still in training.
Good. One less goddamn thing for me to worry about.
You can pick it up on the way out.
Burn room's down in the cellar. This way. I ain't seen y'all around these parts before.
Y'all's over in Georgia for a while. He just got out the service.
My cousin's been trying to get on here for over a year.
Sounds like
now.
fun.
Was in the Navy for 2 tours. Got medals falling out of his
Burn room's
ass.
downstairs.
Government tells him thanks, but no thanks.
That's a crock of shit if I ever heard one.
Sad day when a God-fearing
Whoa.
white man can't get a job. But ain't old nigga who staggers in his hide on the spot. Yeah!
Yeah. What a neat break room. Man, my break room at work was never that fun. Ugh. About as awkwardly silent though. Shut, that's about right. They got that right. There we are. Vault. AKA burn room apparently. Oh my god, I just glanced down at the compass. How many red dots there are on there? Oh, we're so fucked if we have to shoot our way out. Which I feel like they're having me do because we're slowly walking through the entire building. And it's like, there's your shotgun up there and my pistol's under the seat. So we know exactly where we're headed. We know where our weapons are.
You bastards better not be playing with each other back there.
Fuck you! Christ, look at that. Didn't know y'all held that much gold.
Washington's been shuffling around on account of the war. It's here, and it gets sent to Dallas, and it comes back. It doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense. Here we are.
Wait for me. Boy, how hot does this get? And then he pulls a gun and blasts him in the face. We shoot our way out. But that wouldn't make much sense. We're here to rob them, aren't we?
This detail before.
I guess we wouldn't shoot our way out yet.
Be bigger.
That gets the job done. Only time there's a problem is when the flue clogs up.
Fuck. That's some heat right there.
Heat! It's close enough. Come here. Get over here. Ah!
God, that guy was an asshole.
Stealthy.
Need to move. Danny and Ellis should be coming up any time now.
Give me a second.
So stealthy. Shame you didn't interact with the boxes. It'd be cool if
Take care of these guys.
boxes explode and make a shitload of noise.
Getting a drop on us.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Deal with the guards. Dealing with it. Really propaganda down here.
You know that house we've been renting out? Called over there last night. Told them I wanted to sell it. Told them they needed to be out in 2 weeks. And the man, his name's John, starts laying into me, saying the lease gives them the right to a 30-day notice. That's how he's supposed to find a new place in 2 weeks. So I tell him none of that's my goddamn problem. It's my property, and I'll do with it what I please. And if it brings up that fucking lease again, I'll use it to wipe my ass and make him eat it. Not only that...
So much blood. Ah, shit. Page down, right. Page down is a quick swap button. There you go. It can't be more convenient. What? What? How's that not convenient for you? Page down. That's a perfect button. Fucking flawless. And also this guy, definitely not dead from what I did to him. Just to make sure. Unfortunately, you can't really play with the corpses very much. You can't just like shoot them and move them around. Hold on. You can pick them up and move them, I guess, which is fine, but I don't know. It'd be nice to be able to like shoot them and, you know, slide them around like that. I do like the animation of, what the?
Let's go, man. This place ain't gonna rob itself.
Anybody else just see that gold bullion float next to his head? Shit, he's got money on his mind. And copywritten music. However, I think this is the cutscene where the music sticks around after it, but I have a solution for that. So for now, it's muted, and I apologize for it, because this is a genuine song. I'm 90% sure. I found it really annoying when I was doing a test recording how the music stuck around after the cutscene, and I was like, really? Music set to 0. Ugh. Yeah, pull it off. Pulling it off! This is the only way I know how to stop the music. Loading a checkpoint doesn't work. We're robbing you! Yeah, shoot me. I know this. I know that. Please kill me. There we go. It's the only way I know how to shut the music up. Otherwise, it just keeps playing. We do the combat, and the combat's going to be muted, and it just won't be good. Loading a checkpoint doesn't work. I don't know why. Quitting the game entirely might. But oh well. Ah, now we're better. And we have the handgun with not a whole lot of ammo. And this with not a whole lot of ammo. There's a shotgun there that we will grab in just a moment. Let's use up all this ammo first. I don't want you dead. I'm just shooting at you. Okay, now fall back. You can help at any time, Gregory, or whatever your name is. Shotgun.
Reloading. He's got stuff.
I have one bullet left. God damn it. Fuck. Seriously, help shoot.
Get around this asshole.
You're so worthless, Gregory, whatever your name is.
Age before beauty, boys.
Let's get those cocksuckers.
I think this asshole wants me dead.
Some bitch have...
Handled. And I don't need your aim assist. Fuck off with it.
Yeah, we shall kick the hornet's nest this time.
Only way we walk out of here is if we get the weapons stored in that armory. Bust the door open.
So I believe this is as much pistol ammo. this is as much pistol ammo as I can have. And the handgun that they have, I think, is different. The shotgun that this guy's got is a pump action that I'm not terribly interested in having. So we'll keep the loadout that we've got now.
God damn it, why won't this open?
And I'm just curious if there's anything out here real quick, since I know collectibles are a thing. Yeah, nothing here though. Alright. Thought I'd check. There'd be a good spot to hide it. It'd be a bit of a mean spot. How you doing there? Come on, you got it. You got it. Put your back into it.
Come on, you dirty fucking whore.
Oh, come here.
Damn thing.
Give me that. You suck at this. It's easy. You just click and then you press E. Seriously, that's all you do. Move the mouse till the cursor is in the green zone, then click, then it brings up a new thing, and you press E when it's in the green zone. Seriously, that's all you do. Look, we even started basically in the click zone. Pop, got it. See, it's easy. God, you suck at this. Yeah, you go in the vault. Big gun, and this pistol, I believe, is better than the one we've got. There's no way for me to compare, I don't think. Maybe like V or Q? No, not Q. I don't know how you really compare on the fly like this. But our gun, 14 damage, and then 60, 50, 25, 85. This thing, 40 damage, but 70, 48, 35, 60. So, I'll take the Blackburn FF though, and then we got this big ass machine. There we go, that's what I want. Aha! Oh, okay, and I got that. Cool. So now, bottom left corner, we have one of the plus sign things for health, so if we get really low on health, we can jam a needle into our arm. And we're healed again.
These guys ain't fucking around.
Bring it on!
Little smoke don't mean shit. Stay close to the vault. Watch for the drill. I'll deal with these assholes.
I got him. I got him! I got him!
Well, Sammy had men all over the place. One of them worked at a cleaner's and stole the uniforms Georgie Marcano and Lincoln Clay wore on the day of the robbery. Another one was a janitor at the Federal Reserve, and he provided a rough layout. The robbery of the Federal Reserve was timed perfectly, and none of it would have been possible without the involvement of Sammy Robinson, Lincoln Clay, and the rest of the black mob.
And now we are a week before Mardi Gras. What we had just done there was on Mardi Gras, so this is a week prior to that. So we do this quick back and forth type thing quite often. It's a little annoying, but well, that's the way they do it.
You just come from Vietnam?
That's right.
I was a Marine in the Pacific. You take it from me. Just because you're home doesn't mean you're back. You understand? People around here, they don't get it. Never will. Keep your ass out of trouble.
Sorry I'm late. Got caught up crossing the bridge.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for my stepbrother, Lincoln Clay. You seen him? He used to get ticked off if you were even a minute late.
Kiss my ass.
There he is. How was the trip?
Being as how this is the first time in 4 years and somebody telling me where to go, what to do, or how to do it, it was fucking great. What's new with the old man?
Man, don't even get me started on Pops. He used to pull his head out his ass.
Same as ever then.
Brother, you have no fucking idea.
Damn, Ellis. She's looking good. Just like I left her.
Man, even I know not to fuck around with your cop.
All right, come on. I'm ready to go home.
And that is just tab. We hit objectives. We hit this to track it. Head to the map. Click it, and there we go. This is the map, by the way. It seems kind of small, but at the same time, somewhat large. I don't know. It's a decent size. I don't know if more unlocks or what happens. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of map here that's like just monotone in colors. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll do that though.
So Sammy's doing all right?
Ever since we got your telegram about coming home, he's been climbing the walls. What if the plane crashes? What if the train's delayed? What if they call him back? And he goes stand in front of the kitchen window and sip his whiskey like he was expecting you to come strolling up the sidewalk. Don't say nothing about me telling you that.
I won't.
He'll be fine once he sees you. Ever since Mama, hell, you know how he gets.
There is something about police. See, there we are, the compass there. I never quite figured out exactly what it meant though. Like I get the concept sort of, but like police awareness, it pops up, right? Blue bar, it's got blips on it and stuff like that because of the cops. But like you could be driving like an absolute douchebag. Like I'm parked here, wrong bit of traffic. I mean, I don't know exactly what it's looking for.
Say show. Free money as far as I'm
concerned. I mean, we're definitely being suspicious here.
Marty drops me a line and says they're moving into heroin, that they're looking for a partner down around these parts.
Can't imagine Sam.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. Before when I was doing this, I couldn't like at all whatsoever get the cops on my ass. But here we go. We're doing it, and he's doing me absolutely no favors by shooting at the cops.
Anyway, can't imagine Sammy was too keen on that.
I never told him about the weed. That ain't nothing to nobody. But this, I gotta talk to him about. I ain't said more than 3 words, and he's yelling about the feds. How we don't need J. Edgar up our asses, and what the fuck am I thinking? Selling dope with kids running around the neighborhood. We ain't selling no dope to no children.
Like they got any money to begin with. Fucking around aside, that was pretty serious shit. Knew a couple guys over in Nam who were running it. Wound up pissing off the wrong person. Got their throats cut.
Shit, man, I know what's what. That's why I'm talking to Georgie about it.
There's no way Sal's gonna go along with that.
Georgie says he'd keep his old man from fighting out. We'll still clear the hollow in Frisco, just selling the French wall. George's Uncle Lou won't say shit as long as we give him a taste of the action.
I don't know, man. George is a cool cat and all, but heroin ain't the kiddie pool.
Bring him on it with us. I bet he'd agree to a 3-way split.
I don't know. I kind of need to lay low a bit, figure some things out.
Yeah, all right.
Hold on, I'm waiting for them to stop talking. Then we gotta park up. God, these tires are so destroyed. Right on the crosswalk. There we go. Perfect. Right here. Perfect. Well done. I don't have any guns anymore, nor medkits. So that's the police. You have to be a real douchebag around them for them to really care, though. But losing them seems pretty easy, just standard Grand Theft Auto style type thing.
Look who I found panhandling out in front of the train station.
Pleasure, man.
Boy, I send you to bring Lincoln Clay home. Not the big nigga who ate him.
Well, shit, old man. I finally went somewhere they knew how to cook.
Welcome home, son. How are you?
I'll be better once I get some of that shine in me.
I always did love corn whiskey. I would like to make a toast. My father used to say that the real worth of a man came from the mark he left on the world. When Lincoln first told me he was joining the military, I was against it. Too dangerous, I say. Let those people fight their own war, I say. But then I realized Lincoln needed to go out and make his mark. And that's precisely what he did. I'm so proud of you. Paul Lincoln! Bienvenue à la maison!
Paul Lincoln, bienvenue à la maison.
Good to see you. You look so good. Nice seeing you, Lincoln. Oh, I kept you in my prayers.
I really appreciate that, Father.
Now who wants to get shit-faced?
It's hard to explain what it's like coming home from war. Elation, fear, guilt. Imagine being trapped in a dark room and there's no way out. And every fear, every nightmare you ever had is in that room with you. And there's no escape from any of it. And then one day, a door opens and you're free to go. Just like that. The thing is, you made your peace with your terror and your fear of death. And now part of you is afraid to leave it behind. But what choice do you have? Every soldier has to walk through that door, one way or another.
Man, that whiskey's gonna hurt in the morning.
Hell, man, just sleep it off. The room's the same as you left it.
I'm gonna take the basement.
The basement? Why the fuck you want to crash down there?
I'll see you in the morning.
Man, that wall must have really fucked you up.